It was decades of verbal, mental, emotional abuse. And the only conclusion you can make as a little kid is, well, it must be me. I must be bad. I must be wrong. But I thought about it and I was like, I'm a nice person. I walk the bugs outside. I have friends. I don't know. Could it be me? And when something is so shocking to your system that you remember exactly where you were when you first thought of it, like D-Day, right? Discovery Day. And I remember where I was and I thought, I don't know why I just thought that, but keep thinking that. And I did. And it was, I don't think it's me. And it was such a shock to my system. And then I kept going with it and it turned into, I don't think it's me. And then it switched to, what if it's them? And again, shock. And I just kept going with it. And I remember that turning into, I think it's them. And that was the beginning of setting myself free. But years later, I was still being tortured by these emotional and verbal and mental, just this kind of abuse. And it was making me sick. And if you've gone through this, and I had all kinds of symptoms, and it was just, physical, mental, and emotional. And then one day I cut the ties. It had gotten so bad, I actually cut the ties. And I began to heal from everything, from all of it. Well, fast forward years later, maybe 15 years later, and I run into one of these people, and I did the unthinkable. I hugged them. Now, how do you go from a lifetime of verbal, mental, and emotional abuse to actually hugging that person and not having the pain associated with it anymore? Well, it's called forgiveness. And that's what I did. That's what I worked on. And that's what I want to share with you. So on Friday, 2 more days, is National Forgiveness Day. And the PBT Institute has founded that day because of how freeing forgiving someone, not for their sake, for yours, can be. So I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do to let go of the power that pain has over you. It's cost you so much, and you deserve to heal physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. So join us for a 21-day free forgiveness journey where I will walk you through all of this each day. The idea is to see, is it possible to go from angry, bitter, and resentful to more forgiving and free with intention and group support in 21 days? We're going to do it together. So go to nationalforgivenessday.com. Join us for the first ever National Forgiveness Day starting this September 1st and every year after that. I'll see you then.